This is going to be a quick video showing how to use my Voxel Terrain Editor add-on for Godot. It's in an early access stage, but I'm still excited to show off the initial version. Once you've installed it into your add-ons folder, you will likely need to reload your project. Once that's done, you can go to Project Settings, Plugins, and enable the plugin. And with that, you should be ready to start. First, we're going to create a 3D scene. Then, we'll add a mesh instance. Add a plane mesh and create a tri-mesh static body for it. This isn't entirely necessary, but it gives us a base plate to build the terrain off of. Next, we'll add a voxel terrain object. This is where the magic is going to happen. When it's selected, there's now a terrain editing tab on the bottom of the screen. Clicking on that gives us the ability to edit the terrain. Currently, there's just a sculpting tool which we can change the size and strength of. You can either use the UI for this, or use Alt plus Scroll for size and Control plus Scroll for strength. Positive strength values create terrain, while negative strength values remove it. So, let's set the size to a comfortable value, I like 4, and the strength to a small positive value. Now, we can left-click to paint terrain. From here, we can build out whatever shape we want the terrain to be. As mentioned before, we can also set the strength to a negative value. This is a good way to dig out caves or tunnels. The terrain looks a little boring, but fortunately we can add a material to it. In the terrain's properties, we can create a new material. Now, I'll grab a random texture I downloaded from opengameart.org and put it in as a color texture. Down in v0.1, I'll check the triplanar button to make it map properly in world space. Now it looks a little more interesting. And that's all for the current version. In the future, I hope to add more brush shapes, tools, level of detail, and a shader that will allow for painting various surfaces. But for the moment, this is where the tool is at. Thanks for watching, and I hope this is useful.